comfortable.
Excellent. We'll see you when you get back, okay, mate?
Yeah.
So just pop your head forward and I'll close the canopy. When it closes, just put your head back up and relax.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
Super job.
So I'm just doing my checks in the front here, Ray.
Okay.
Stick comes back like this. Where are we? We're going to go to Duxford, so let me just set that up here. There we go. That's got some navigation. So, mind your knee. Here goes the fuel valve. There we go. Fuel valve is on. Main fuel is on. Wing fuel is on. I will pressurise the fuel pump. Like that. Here we go. Let's try 4 air. There we go. So the brakes are on. You all set in the back, Ray?
I'm fine.
Okay, let's spark it up. Can you still hear me okay?
I can hear you fine.
Jolly good.
Spitfire Radio, good afternoon. Spitfire Golf Lima Foxtrot India X-ray.
Spitfire Golf Lima Foxtrot India X-ray, Spitfire Radio, good afternoon. Runway 21 right on subject, good 1002.
21 right hand 1002 Golf India X-ray, thank you. It's 2 on board, 3-5 minutes for this one, initially towards Duxford.
Contact number 30 Roblin is already clear for you.
Roger, thank you. And receiving you strength 4.
Thank you.
So you'll probably notice, Ray, that I'll be quite busy with the rudder.
Yes.
Because it's a tailwheel aircraft and there's no direct steering connection to the tail wheel. Everything we do with the rudder is just aerodynamic steering.
Got you, yes.
Spitfire India X-ray is crossing Alpha 1 to backtrack runway 21.
Spitfire there, sir.
I understand you were in the RAF working on Canberras, is that correct?
I was indeed. Number 80 Squadron.
And what was your trade on the Canberras?
Airframe.
Airframe. Oh, right, okay, so you'll understand all about this vintage airframe.
Oh, of course I would.
So obviously we've got, it's a liquid-cooled engine, the Merlin. The radiators rely on the airflow, so they don't cool very well on the ground.
No.
So you'll notice that I'm not rushing, but I'm not delaying either. Once we get airborne, then all is well. But when we taxi out, because the engine's already flown one trip today, because it's warm,
Yeah.
we just need to get up, do the power checks and the pre-takeoff checks, and we'll crack on.
Right.
The engine. Did you know much about the Merlin engine?
No, no.
So it's got a reduction gearbox on the front. It runs at about 2.2 to 1 reduction ratio.
Oh, I see.
So on the ground, don't be surprised if it sounds a bit rattly. That's perfectly normal. There's quite a lot of backlash in the gearbox. Strangely, it gets smoother when we go flying.
Oh, right. No, I was on jets.
Yeah.
That's why I lost my hearing, I think.
Oh, right, okay, yeah.
Yeah. Nowadays they've all got, you know, ear defenders.
That's right,
Didn't
yeah.
have them in my day.
I don't think they were considered necessary, were they?
No, that's right.
on the western side of the 0321 runway and visual with the Spitfire.
From India, Roger, as understood. Able to avoid it for the Spitfire's departure. Other than that, no traffic to affect.
I'll remain clear of him and starting up down the runway this time.
The engine runs quite rich on the ground at idle, so don't be surprised if you see a bit of black smoke puffing out of the exhaust. That's also normal. I'm afraid that's the fine vintage technology from 1940.
Yes, it worked.
Yeah, it does work. Okay, so I'll just do the power checks.
Lovely.
Okay, so that's the propeller and the magneto's done, slow running is done. So the trimmers are set, the throttle friction is tight, the mixture is automatic, the magnetos are on both, the pitch is fully fine, the primer is locked, fuel, we've got 33 in the main is on, wings are on, it's the second flight. Flaps we don't use for takeoff, the gauges are all set. Your harness is tight, Ray?
They are indeed, yes.
Okay, mine is good in the front. I will just check the controls full and free. There we go, like so. So I'm going to put the intercom into the button mode just for takeoff, and I'll restore it after we're airborne.
Okay.
Spitfire indirect ray is ready for departure, landing at runway 21.
707 Roger, just caution 1 rotary remaining west of the hard runway. Check.
Indirect ray, visual, thank you.
Houston, wind 24014.
So as we line up, the tow wheel lock we don't have. Emergency
From India, caution Spitfire departing.
Comment, North runway.
Here we go, Ray. Airborne and Spitfire, how does that feel? Make sure the microphone is so close to your mouth that you can feel it with your lips.
No, I've got it very close, very noisy.
It is very noisy. It'll get better when I reduce back to cruising power, but I can hear you.
Okay.
X-ray is passing just north of the field and we're taking up a taxi back towards Duxton.
Is there airfield?
Yep, just down there. So mind your knee, I'm going to move the fuel valve. Here we go.
Okay.
Like that.
That's it.
beautiful day to go flying.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah. I say I learned to fly at Denham,
Right.
and my first land away was Nowell.
Is that right?
Yeah. I've landed there a couple of times. Beautiful. Different world up here, isn't it?
It absolutely is. Absolutely a different world. Okay, so I'm going to reduce back to cruising power. Here we go. Everything will get a bit quieter. There, how's that?
That sounds better.
Yeah, it is, yeah. It's quite a noisy, it's a 1,600 horsepower engine, so it's quite noisy.
Yeah, it is. It's a small price to pay.
It is, that's absolutely right. So when the speed settles down, it's going to settle down, we'll end up doing it about 200 knots.
Yeah.
Something like that. So Ray, would you like to fly the airplane?
Yeah, I'd love to have a go.
Okay, so we're just straight in level at the moment. We're going straight towards Duxford. When you're ready, you have control.
I have control. Very sensitive,
It is very sensitive, yeah.
Very sensitive.
And there we go, you can see my hand, so it's definitely you flying.
It is very sensitive. Beautiful.
It's a lovely airplane to fly.
It is, isn't it?
In the war, they said that you didn't fly a Spitfire, you just strapped it on.
Yeah, you put it on, that's it. It is, it's so easy. It's more sensitive than the B-51.
It is, yes. It's quite a lot more sensitive than the B-51.
Yeah, very sensitive.
So we probably need the nose just slightly lower. So just lower the nose a little bit more. We're just going to touch the bottom of the cloud, a little bit more. That's it, just there, that's perfect. Don't worry about that, it doesn't like negative G. That's normal. So if you just raise the nose a fraction, raise it a little bit more, just stop there, that's it, perfect, that's where we want to be. If I indirect Ray, change your frequency now to Duxford, we'll call you again in about 1-5 minutes. Where is it you live? Oh, you say you live down there in Northolt, didn't you?
Yes.
So, you might not be overly familiar with this area. We are just going past Grafton Water, that lake over there, you can see in the 9 o'clock. That's a lot of the local drinking water they supply there.
Oh, yeah.
But of more interest to us, probably, is all the historic airfields. So, Little Staunton down here, you'll see it just behind the left-hand wing in a moment. Little Staunton was a Second World War airfield. We're going to go past Tempford shortly, and that's where like the Special Operations Executive, they flew Lysanders and Hudsons from Tempford. We're going to go past Little Granson, Granson Lodge. They had Wellington, Lancasters. So all the American 8th Air Force and all the associated bits and pieces, they're all around this area.
Yeah.
It really is a historic area for aviation around here. And then further to the north, though, now behind us in our 8 o'clock, that was where the majority of the heavy bombers, the Lancasters, the Stirlings and the Halifaxes all came from sort of Lincolnshire and that way. And the East Anglia mainly was 8th Air Force with the D-17s and the Liberators.
Yeah. Got an over from Lincolnshire, didn't they?
I beg your pardon?
I say a lot of the wings moved as we think it.
They did, yeah. Yeah, all the heavy stuff.
Very flat there, isn't it?
So we need to come left a little bit, please, Ray. Just turn us left a little bit, about 20 degrees. A little bit more. That's a good heading just about there. So we level the wings here. That's good. So we're just going over Tempsford now. Like I say, this is where the Special Operations Executive was.
Oh, right.
Literally underneath us right now. What a beautiful day to go flying. Absolutely stunning. You couldn't have asked for a better day.
No, you couldn't, could you?
So it's just about to come behind the left-hand wing. You'll see a grass airfield, a gliding site. That's Granton Lodge.
Oh, good of that.
And they had mosquitoes there. They had Wellingtons. They did some radar trials from there. I think there's a Lancaster's. One squadron was there at one time. That's quite historic.
No, I hadn't come here.
Okay, I'm going to talk to Duxton now.
Okay.
Duxton information. Good afternoon. Spitfire Golf Lima Foxtrot Enduring Train.
Foxtrot Enduring Train, information. Good afternoon. Understand you'd like to run a break on runway 24?
Yes, please. We're inbound from the northwest from Sywell, and we've got 10 miles to run.
To then, it's the runway 24's in use, nothing in the circuit, and report on a right bank fully brake on runway 24. QFP is 999 hectopascal. QNH 1003.
Runway 24 in use. We'll take 1003 for the QNH, thank you. Yep, and I'll call you a couple of miles out, Grant.
Okay, nice to hear from you.
Want me to go down a bit?
Yes. Yes, please. Just a little bit. Okay, do you mind if I have control?
You have control.
Okay, so I can see Duxton now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to position us. We're going to come on a right face. We're going to put a little bit of G-force when we come round the corner.
Yeah,
Is that okay for you?
Yeah, fine.
We'll probably be doing about 250 knots or something when we come downhill.
Brilliant.
And you'll see Duxton, you'll see the museum as we come flashing past. So if you look at the 1 o'clock now, Ray, you'll just start to see the hangars.
Ah, yeah, I can see it.
So we're going to be just north of that. We're going to come round in a tight right-hand corner.
Ah, yeah, I recognise it now. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to increase the engine power. Here we go. This side, into X-ray, 30 seconds.
Possibly run a break at your discretion runway 24, QFP check 999 hectopascal.
Not a question, 999, runway 24, Spitfire into X-ray. Okay, Ray, here we go. Tipping in.
Hey, ready?
Right, here we go. How was that for you, Ray?
That was brilliant, brilliant. Didn't think I'd ever do that.
So what we're doing is we're now heading back out to the northwest.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go climb some clouds to fly around, or you can fly around the clouds if you wish. And then we're going to do some aerobatics. How does that sound?
We'll have a go.
We'll be fine. X-ray, we are departing now to the northwest, returning to Flywell. Many thanks indeed, we'll see you another day.
Yes, Roger, until next time, Gabriel. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Would you like to fly some more, Ray?
Yeah, we'll have a go.
Okay, so, there we go, straight in, well, just climbing at the gently. So if you just hold that attitude there, we've got climbing power set, just keep us going up. You have control.
I have control.
And we just need to come left a little bit just to avoid the gliding site. So if we just turn left, about 15 degrees. That's it, level the wings there. Perfect, that's good heading.
Fire radio, helicopter Golf Papa Bravo Alpha Yankee. Helicopter Golf Papa Alpha Yankee, so radio here. Helicopter Golf Papa Bravo Alpha Yankee, from after the door, 2 persons on board, coming from Compton, returning to us.
It is very sensitive, it's a lovely aeroplane to fly.
Absolutely. I wouldn't fancy being shot at though.
Okay, so let's turn right a little bit, let's head towards that lake. The lake you can see in the 1 o'clock, we're going to head towards that. Okay, I have control again, Ray.
You have control.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to climb us up and I'm going to see if we can find some few clouds to go and fly around.
Okay.
Here comes the sunshine.
Sorry?
I said, here comes the sunshine.
Ah.
Right, let's go and have a peek at some sunshine.
Oh, I didn't.
How's that for a view, Ray?
Right. Fabulous. It is.
There we are, that's where a Spitfire's meant to be.
Absolutely. Beautiful.
Right, let's go back to cruising power. That's a pretty special view, isn't it?
These things that older generations never saw.
Yeah, that's right, absolutely.
I mean, look at that sky.
Just amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Back down we go. There we go.
Brilliant. It could be a better day, couldn't it?
Oh, stunning. Absolutely super day.
Really is. Worth waiting for.
Yeah, you couldn't ask for better, could you, really?
What a thought.
Did you want to fly some more, Ray?
Yes, certainly.
Okay, you have control.
I have control. Tell me where you want to go.
Well, let's just keep going this way for a little bit, shall we? Let's keep on his heading.
Can I go between those two clouds?
Absolutely you can. That's why we're here. We're in a Spitfire. It's just a delight to fly, isn't it?
Ever so nice.
It's absolutely lovely.
I can understand why people fall in love with it.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm not going to lose you, am I?
Sorry, no. No, you just carry on having fun. So if we just turn a little bit back to the left. If we just turn a little bit back to the left, please, Ray. A little bit left, that's it, keep coming left. So we're going to head towards that lake that you can see in our 1 o'clock.
Oh, I see.
That's where we're broadly heading. Hello radio, hello again. Spitfire Golf Lima Foxtrot is your X-ray. China 8821 with a right-hand circuit. We're currently 5 miles to the north. We're going to transit out to the west. And for your planning, we'll cover back to Tribal in approximately 10 minutes. Roger. And what direction was that traffic heading in, please?
There's currently on the south beam catering and putting it from, heading it from south to north, 340 degrees. Company every traffic reported south to catering north.
Roger. What level's that traffic, please? Back on bridge or within now, thank you.
Good look out, check my traffic reported to the position. So really out there, traffic fight. Still on line.
Yeah, you're looking good, mate. Okay, I have control, Ray.
You have control.
Now, you mentioned that you might like to do some aerobatics.
I wouldn't mind to go.
Okay, so why don't we start with a victory roll?
Yeah.
I'm going to do one first, and then after that, I'll just do manoeuvre by manoeuvre, and we'll make sure you're happy. How does that sound?
Okay, yeah.
So I'm going to increase the engine power. I'm going to lower the nose. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the nose up. We're going to do a big roll around all the way around to the left.
Okay.
Here we go. So I'm going to lower the nose to start with. Looking for about 250 knots. There we go, going to pull the nose up. Right up into the sky. And a big roll around to the left. Here we go. There we go, nice big roll. Bit of roll coming. How's that for you?
That was beautiful.
Okay, shall we try a loop?
Have a go, yeah.
Okay, so the loop, we're going to start the same way. So what we're going to do is we're going to lower the nose, we're going to accelerate, and then when we get to about 250 knots, we're just going to pull the stick back. And what I'd like you to do when I say now is look behind you, just throw your head back, and you'll see the world upside down. Here we go. So start by accelerating. There's 250. We're going to pull the nose up. Keep pulling the nose up. All the way up. So 100 knots over the top, almost up to cloud bay. 4,000 feet, that's looking good. There we go. And now we're coming back downhill again. Did you enjoy that?
That was fabulous. Oh yes, please. That's fine.
Shall we do some more?
Yeah, do another one.
Okay, so what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to go back the other way. I'm going to do another roll, but this time I'm going to go round to the right.
Okay.
So I'm going to lower the nose. Here we go. 350, pull the nose up. Right up into the sky. And then rolling round to the right. Here we go. Keep the roll coming. There we go. Yeah, we do. Yeah,
I'd love to see you.
Yeah, you might have.
Yeah.
Sometimes in a Hurricane, sometimes in a Spitfire, sometimes by the Thunderbolt, the P-47, so all sorts.
Yeah. Got a lovely life.
I'm going to do, if you like, Ray, is I'm just going to fly around this lake once more.
Yeah.
And then, what would you like to do? You've got a few minutes left. Would you like to do some more aerobatics, or would you like to fly some more?
I'd like to fly a bit more.
Okay, so when you're ready, you have control.
I have control.
Yeah, I think it is, yes. Okay, can I have control again then, please, Ray?
You have
What do I do? I'm going to start wandering back towards the airfield.
Okay, you have control.
I have control. Now, your son asked if we could do a victory roll near the airfield, so...
That would be nice.
Like to do one more victory roll?
Yeah.
Okay, so what I'll do is I'm going to head us back towards the airfield. And do you want to do another loop as well, or just a victory roll?
Do a loop as well.
Do a loop as well, okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get close to the airfield, I'm going to do a loop, I'm going to go straight into a roll, and then I'm going to do the fly past the airfield at 500 feet. How's that?
Brilliant.
Direct Ray, do you have any circuit traffic at this time? Roger, thank you. We'll be working just approximately 1 mile to the west of the field, and then after 2 manoeuvres we'll come for the 500-foot fly past and then break into the circuit. Okay, here we go then. Okay, here we go, Ray. We're going to start with a loop, straight into the roll, and then the fly past. Here we go. Up we go. Right up to the cloud base. Over the top, 3.5 coming down. Here comes the roll. And then what we're going to do is just wing over. Fifth Avenue Ray is joining long final to fly through. There we are, down to the left-hand side. There's your family.
Ah, brilliant.
Okay, it's like a lowered undercarriage. Here we go. Find your knee. Here goes the fuel valve. Spitfire X-ray turning downwind, right hand, runway 21. Okay, so the brakes are checked and off, undercarriage is down with 2 green lights, mixture's automatic, magnetos are on both, the pitch will come around the corner, the primer is locked, fuel is on the main tank with 30, wings are on, flaps, we can probably take those now. The cowl flaps are open. Your harness tight for landing, please, Ray.
Is indeed.
And mine is good in the front. Okay, so ear, flap, prop, coming up. And the brakes are off. Indirect say turning final 2-1.
Over there, 240.
Ray, how's that for you?
Yeah, that's lovely. Really well done.
So, just in front of your forehead is a little black wire. It runs left and right between 2 little yellow metal tabs.
Got it.
If you want to nod your head forwards, but pull that wire backwards, that'll open the canopy. I would say you'll get some fresh air, but you won't. What you'll actually get is the smell of the Merlin.
Got it. Oh, that was wicked. So you must have quite a few hours then.
On Spitfires,
Yeah.
probably a couple of hundred.
Yeah, I used to go to all the airports.
Oh right, yeah, well you probably see me there.
I'm sure I have. Do you remember when the 2 engines?
Oh yes, yeah.
Yeah, I was there then.
Yeah, I was there then.
Yeah.
And years ago I used to fly in an aerobatic team with Russian airplanes.
Not the Yaks.
Yes, that's right.
The Yaks, I've seen those a few times.
Yeah, so I used to fly with a team called the Aerostars. We had 6 airplanes. We used to do all the formation aerobatics.
I've still got some videos of that as well.
That's probably me then.
Yeah, it probably is. Next time I show it, I'll wait. When I first started coming to Duxford, you know the Canberra in the British hangar?
Yeah.
Well, that was flying.
That's amazing.
That used to be flying. Then it ran out of hours and they hoisted it up there.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull up onto the spot. You'll hear the engine stop and then restart. That's just us testing the magneto switches. then it'll stop proper, and then Danny will come up with the steps and he'll help you out the airplane.
Right, you know.
There we go.
Brilliant. Thank you very much for that.
That is my absolute pleasure. Okay, mind your knee one last time. Here goes the fuel valve. There we go.
Got it. Brilliant. Did you see how it That's it. Got that? Ah, there we go. Brilliant. I can just push this